Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215, and right now we are in Tennessee. We're going to be doing a driving tour of the town called Bolivar, B-O-L-I-V-A-R, Bolivar. And we're going to check out what it looks like. Right now we're on Route 125. We're about 3 minutes away from our desired destination. On my right, we have Old Hatchie Veterinary Clinic. We're passing M&R Food Market. D's Oil has gas for $3.29 per gallon. We have what looks to be Enterprises on my right hand side. I'm not sure if that was a church, something of that nature. On our left, we got Northside Saw and Lumber Mill. Passing Tate Road to our right hand side and Naylor Road to our left hand side. The weather is currently 65 degrees. The sun will be setting soon. It sets earlier in local time zone. It's about 4:50 p.m. That's when it sets. We got Ready Mart on our left hand side. Passing Water Street. We're going to go up a little further. All Nations Ministries on our right hand side, which is a church. We have Bar Expressions on our right. We have a vehicle behind us, so that's why I'm trying to keep up with traffic speed so I don't hold them up. We're approaching Main Street. We're actually on Main Street now. When we turn, it turned right onto Main Street. Alright, let's make this right hand turn coming up here on Sycamore Street and then start a little tour of this area near Main Street. I believe this is their downtown historic area, so I'm going to turn right on Sycamore. We're in a residential neighborhood. We have homes on our left, homes on our right hand side, bricks and vinyl siding. I wonder if those bricks came from Toontown, because Toontown was a manufacturing site for bricks. A lot of the houses in Toontown use the original Toon bricks. Toontown is located 15 minutes away from here. We're at Washington Street, Sycamore Street and Washington Street. Let's make this left hand turn on Washington Street. On our right hand, it's a dead end. On my right hand side, I see a nice classic vehicle. We got two gentlemen over here under the hood of a vehicle over here in Tennessee. I'm going to slow down, allow them to hold their discussion. Beautiful car. Chevrolet. He waved, I waved at them back. Let's make this left-hand turn on Jefferson. We're at Washington and Jefferson. We got a senior center on my right-hand side. We got a business called Campbell's, and we got a Classic Cleaners. Classic Cleaners looks out of business. We got Angle Parking on my left-hand side. We're approaching Main Street. We got Big Star on our right hand side. Big Star Maxwell's. That looks like it can be, what is that, a pharmacy or is it a supermarket? Big Star. It's called Maxwell's Big Star. It's a supermarket. Yeah, it's a supermarket. We got Hardeman County Archives on our left. All right, I'm gonna allow these vehicles to pass us. I don't want to go right into traffic. We got a theater on my right hand side, the Lou's Theater. That is pretty cool. We got like a classic looking theater. Lou's Theater. I don't know if it's called Luz Theater, but it's L-U-E-Z. That is real cool. It's like a classy looking theater, one of the old style venues. All right, we got another car coming on our left, and then we're gonna cross Main Street. We're on Jefferson and Main. All right, they ended up turning, so we're gonna cross. This is another small town. This town looks like it has a lot more ambience than Toontown. If you checked out the Toontown tour, that town consisted of about 3 or 4 businesses. There wasn't much going on, much activity. Water Street. East Jefferson and Water Street. Let's make this right-hand turn on Water Street. We got homes on our left. We got a business dumpster on our right for commercial use only. We got Angel's Beauty Supply. We're at Water and East Jackson. Let's make this right-hand turn on Jackson. We had a Freeman that was going into the beauty supply shop. Angel Beauty Supply. Got Anytime Fitness on my right. Looks, I guess, the equivalent to a Planet Fitness. A gym where you can work out. We got angle parking on my right, side parking on our left. We're approaching Main Street. It's a yellow light, but we were already rolling, so we're gonna roll through it. We got a gentleman in the street walking with like a heavy duty coat. Welcome to the Amazing Grace Flowers on my left. We got a fire department on my right hand side and municipal center. Take this up one more block and then we're gonna make a left-hand turn. We got police about to pass us on my left-hand side. Bolivar Police Department. We got a Boulevard water tower on my right-hand side. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn on Jackson and Lauderdale Street. We got a McKinney Quick Lube on our left. They do brakes, oil changes, and more. On our right, we got a rack, a Rent-A-Center. Wow, I haven't seen one of those in a little while. We have a BP gas station on our left-hand side. We got a Sonic's, America's drive-thru on my right-hand side. One of those drive-in dining places. They bring the food to your car. We got a Cricket on our left-hand side, which is a mobile business for phones. One Main Financial and a medical center. All right, so let's make this left-hand turn, taking about another 2 blocks to the left. Then we'll take a little breeze through of this main strip and we'll take a little breeze through of Main Street itself. Right now, we are currently on Route 15. It's Highway 64. US Highway 64, which is also known as West Market Street. All right, let's make this left-hand turn. I've just been waiting for traffic. I see traffic coming. No sense of trying to squeeze in front of them. One more car, and then we're gonna make this left-hand turn. I'm gonna turn on the air just to get a little bit of circulation. No, matter of fact, better than turn the air. I'm gonna crack the windows so we can have a little bit of fresh air in here. We got the Boulevard credit on my right-hand side. Passing O'Reilly Parts, we're passing Calhoun Street. Passing the church on my left-hand side. Boulevard Police Department on our left-hand side. Passing Regions on our right. We're at Market in Washington. Lucky's Unique Gifts and Treasures on our left. A breakfast shop on my right. I'm gonna slow down right here. We got Hatchie River Nutrition on our right. This looks like their downtown area. There's a lot of businesses around here. We got Hatchie Spirits nearby. We got Nelm's Auto Sales nearby. You're also near Bill's McNeil Historic District, Hyman Tire Services, and more. So we're gonna go straight about another block or two. We'll do about 3 blocks to our right. We'll come through Main, and then I wanted to see what Market Street looks like behind us. All right, we're passing Main Street. We're at Main and Market. We just passed the intersection of Main and Market. We got some nice little small town buildings on our left. Got a vehicle reversing. I'm gonna allow them to exit in case they need to. We got the United States Post Office on my right-hand side of Boulevard, Tennessee. We're at Market and Water Street. I want to make a right-hand turn on Water. We've been following Water thus far. We got the County Journal CJ printing on our left and a radio station on our left also. We got a liquor, beer, and wine spot, Hatchie Spirits. This is what I was talking about. We're at Lafayette Street. We got business on our left. Train Henderson Heating and AC, air conditioning. We're passing Superior Plumbing and Heating on our left-hand side. We got Wheeler's Home Appliances, Sales and Service on our left, as well as Ronald W. Stalling, CPA, and David P. Smelster, Senior Benefits Advisor. We'll take this up about another block or two, make a left, do one last left, and then we'll come straight up Main Street. It seems like Main Street and I would say Main Street and Market Street seem to have the most activity. These side blocks over here don't have that much activity. Passing Bolivar Farmers Market on our right. Bolivar. We got Bill's Flowers on our left. We're at Washington Street. We got a nice church over here on our left-hand side. St. James Evangelical Church. We're gonna make this left-hand turn on Calhoun Street. We're gonna follow Calhoun. We got the Episcopal Church welcomes you on our left. Oh, check out this building right here. This is a neat building. You know what I like about it most? The columns or the podiums or whatever you want to call it that are holding up the awning and the structure. The second floor and the first floor has a double door. They have functioning shutters. Those shutters are functional. That looks like a very historic home. It's lined with bricks. The roof has aluminum siding. Oh man, the gates around it are nice. That's a nice property right there. 2 stories. That's a charming property on McNeil and Calhoun Street. It's really nice. It looks like it has some historical value to it. That might be called the Columns of Bolivar. Yep. And if you turn right, I think we're gonna turn right. I didn't want to turn right, but I think we're gonna turn right. I was gonna go left. But if we go right, over here you got Bill's McNeil Historic District. We're gonna take a little sneak peek and see what Bill's McNeil Historic District looks like. We'll just bust a left right after this. Where's the Historic District? Is that on my right? Yeah, it is on my right. Bill's McNeil Historic District, that's on my right. There's a clean shot of this Bolivar Water Tower on my right. I think I'm gonna make this right just so we can see the Bolivar Water Tower one last time. You got Bill's McNeil. We just passed it. That's probably on our left-hand side, that little low profile building. We're currently approaching Lafayette and Lauderdale Street. Let's make this left-hand turn. We got A&R Bargain on my right-hand side, and you got Sonics on our left. We're gonna make this left-hand turn, merge into traffic. All right, we're done with this little detour. We're gonna make a left, go up about another block or 2, and then make another left. Or we could probably make a left on, what was that? Washington. All right, so we're on South Union. Let's make this left-hand turn on South Union. Neighborhood watch signs. We got driveways. We're at McNeil Street, Union and McNeil. I think we should take it one more block forward. We're in the 300 block of Union. Passing Miller Street. And now we're at Bills Street. South Union and Bills. Let's make this left-hand turn on Bills Street. You got plenty of leaves. lining the streets and the sides. There's no sidewalks, as you can see. There's no sidewalks. These houses look pretty neat. I'm gonna point at one of these houses. You see that house over there? It looks like a pretty neat little property. On our left, it says Wren's Nest, circa 1869. So that must have been a prominent person's property. We're at Bills and Lauderdale Street. Back in its heyday. Now, Bolivar is a city in Hardeman County, Tennessee, United States. As of 2010, the census tabulated 5,417 people. That was the population. The town was named for South American revolutionary leader Simón Bolívar. Bolivar is served by William L. Whitehurst Field. Alright, so you can learn more about it via the World Wide Web on Google if you guys want to learn more about the small town. On our left hand side, look at, we got John Houston Bills. I guess this was his house. It looks like they're doing some work to it. Born in Iredell County, North Carolina, Bills settled in Bolivar, or Hatchietown as it was then called, in 1821. A successful merchant, planter, real estate operator, and politician, he was also an extensive traveler and a diarist. Bills purchased this house, the pillars, and lived here until his death. He served as chairman of the county court for 48 years and as Bolivar's postmaster. Wow, let's reverse and take a look at this house, because based off of that text, this house holds some historical value to this part of American history. So this is John Houston Bills' home. And I guess they're trying to rehabilitate it. You see there's ladders, they're trying to redo the awning and everything. But he passed away there. Wow. He passed away, and he passed away in that house. Alright, let's make this right hand turn. We're gonna cross Main. We are off the square on Main on my left hand side. Looks like a little plaza with 4 businesses. We got Merrill Norman, Total Image, Edward Jones, and First Heritage Credit. We're at Main Street, which is also known as Lieutenant James E. Mills Memorial Highway. We're gonna wait for traffic to pass us. Alright, we got one more car, then we can cross. Alright, we're crossing over Main. This is gonna be our last crossover. Got a house on my right that looks like it was in poor shape. Hope Restored Counseling on our left and State Finance on our left. We got the Blackbirds on our left hand side. That business over there with all the vehicles parked there. We're back at Water Street. We were using Water Street as like a boundary. I think I can go straight. I'm gonna go straight 1 block, make a left, and then we'll go up Main Street. Cause I'm gonna show y'all that theater. I thought that theater was pretty cool looking. Simple, but cool looking. It's cool to see those things still embraced in small communities like this. We got a few of those theaters in Philly. One on Broad Street. I recall there's one in West Philly. There's a couple of them scattered throughout Philadelphia, but none of them are really theaters anymore. They're usually like either abandoned or they turn them into something else. Check it out. We got Union Cemetery in front of us. We actually approached one of their cemeteries. Check that out. You know, there's people that's buried there that's probably from the 1800s, and who knows if they're from the 1700s. Let me see. 1896 through 1973. Boy, that person lived a long time. 1896 through 1973. Yeah, they had a good amount of life. 1861 through 1934. Wow. 1847 through 1912. 1849 through 1916. You see? Wow. So that cemetery has people from way back then. We got a property right here that reads no trespassing. Now, I don't know if you noticed, I wanted to make a left and a left. It shot us left and then right. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to get back to where we were at. I'm going to take it about another block. If it looks like it's going to keep on shooting us away from Main Street, then I'm going to make a U-turn. Because I really wanted to show y'all Main Street. Looks like we're in a residential cutoff. Bolivar Community Cemetery on our right. One was called Union Cemetery. That's Bolivar Community Cemetery. Maybe the Bolivar is for the new people. You know what I mean? And then the Union one is for the original residents back from the 1800s. I'm just assuming, maybe. Looks like we got apartment on my right hand side. Alright, we're on Malone. On our left is a do not enter. Yeah, it's gonna pretty much keep shooting us to a way that I don't want to go. So I'm going to make a U-turn and we're gonna go right back up that road that we was on, because I want to show you guys Main Street, and then from Main, go hit the other street. So it's estimated that Bolivar, as far as land goes, is 8.11 square miles. That's how small this town is. You got Bill's Family Cemetery on my right. So I just peeped. They got 3 cemeteries all within a block from each other. So I guess maybe they wanted the people to be buried over here. These stones look a little bit more modern on my left. So we're just gonna track our footsteps in reverse, and we're gonna go back to Main Street. We're gonna make this right-hand turn because this is where we came from. On the left, we just got forest. Right, we have that automotive repair shop. There's a bunch of cars parked out there. We're back at Water and McNeil Street. Let's make this right-hand turn on Main Street. Now, there's a few notable people who I guess are natives of Bolivar. I'm gonna try to name a few. You got Wayne Chisholm, who's a former basketball player for the University of Tennessee Volunteers, lived in Bolivar and played high school basketball in Bolivar Central High School. Let's make this right-hand turn. We're on Main Street now. You got John Dodge, who's a baseball player. You got William Kemp, former basketball player for the University of Memphis, lived in Bolivar and played high school basketball at Bolivar Central High. You got Wayne Farris, known as a pro wrestler, the Honky Tonk Man. He lived in Bolivar. We're passing Market Street. So we're gonna go to Market Street also. Market Street seems like it's thriving. I just want you guys to peek at this theater on the next block. We're at Jackson. We got On the Gallery gifts on our left-hand side. It's like On the Gallery Square gifts. That's that big Star Maxwell's Market on my right-hand side. This looks like a traditional supermarket. We're at the intersection of Main Street and Jackson Street. auto insurance on our left. And let's make this left right here so y'all can get a little peek at it. You see right here, Lou's Theater. Right here on my left. I'm trying to go slow, but there's a vehicle behind me. I'm gonna make a U-turn here so you guys can get a close-up look at it. Check it out. This is the theater. It looks like it's revitalized. It looks like they brought it back to life. Visit loustheater.com. Yeah, it looks like they had pictures coming soon. All right, so I took y'all down Main, and now I'll probably take a block left and then start going up Market. Because there was a lot of businesses on my right-hand side on Market. So we're back at Jackson and Main. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn though. Now it looks like it gets cold here. It looks like it gets cold because I'm looking up the climate data for Bolivar Waterworks in Tennessee as of 1991 through 2020, normals and extreme temps. Let's make this left-hand turn. Their record lows, -14, -18, and that's talking about January and February. -14 in January and February, and -18. So I guess those are the record extreme lows. That's probably not the average, but that means that in its lifetime here, it does get cold. So you got negatives. In March, you're talking about 6 degrees. In let me see, in April, you're talking about 24 degrees. In May, 32. In June, 40. So I guess those are the record lows. We passed that Angel Beauty on our left. I don't know if you guys got a chance to peek. We're at Water and Jackson. Now we're approaching Market Street. We got Hale Hatton, attorneys at law on our left. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn on Market. We got the Bolivar Presbyterian Church on our left, established in 1853. We're gonna make this right-hand turn. We got the United States Post Office on our left-hand side. Now we're on Market Street. We got a historic building on my right-hand side. Beautiful building. We're passing Main Street, Main and Market. We got the Vault on our right-hand side, a grill and lounge. And this is small town living, guys. The police station on my right-hand side, Boulevard Police. O'Reilly's on our left, auto parts. First United Methodist Church on our right. We're passing Calhoun. We got Boulevard Nutrition Cafe on our left. BP gas station on our right. Remember, this is the Cricket and all of that. We passed earlier with the Sonic and the Renner Center. Centennial Bank on our left. A car driving by with no wheels on a flatbed. Van Diver Woodcrafters on our left. Cash Express on our left. Lewis Jewelry on our right. Custom Jewelry. Scott Kilby Home Insurance on our left. Passing Union Street. We got Kelly Tires on our left. Sunoco has gas for $3.29 a gallon. Mike's Tobacco on our right. Millennium Gas Station for $3.25 a gallon. Family Dollar on our left. Passing Polk Street. We got the Boulevard Inn Motel on our right on Polk Street. Boulevard Center, they got Japanese sushi bar on our right called Hatsushana. The Jackson Clinic on our right. Gas station called 76 on our left. The Boulevard Inn, you can also enter on our right on Jones. AT&T on our right. Subway on our left. Taco Bell on our left. CB and S Bank on our right. Hometown Pizza on our right. Vision Center on our left. We got a McDonald's on our right. Fish House on our left. Simon's Bank on our left. We got a Valero gas station, $3.29 a gallon. First Baptist Church. We got the Apple Greek Town Center on our left. And a Fred's Super Dollar on our left. There was a giant tractor trailer that just went by us. It looked like a monster truck almost. One of the John Deere farm vehicles that just was driving on the street. It made a left on Tennessee Street. We're passing Tennessee Street. It actually made a right. I'm sorry, it was my left, but it was their right. Roadway in and more. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I think this will conclude our short tour of the Bolivar town over here in Tennessee. We were passing through, so I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like. It's a small town. It's pretty neat, pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think. Share your thoughts. All comments are greatly appreciated. The comments help this channel grow, so please consider donating a comment, leaving a thumbs up, and possibly sharing the video if you want to go the extra mile. And if you feel like joining the Tune team and subscribing, that'll be neat. This is your homeboy Tune, Mr. Tune Dollars, Tune 215. Y'all know Tune be chilling. Right now, y'all can call me Tennessee Tune, and I'm tuning out.